Hi there, my name is Courtney Shey, or Mrs. Shey, and I'm very excited to bring a new course, a new DP course to our Riverstone community. That is a DP course in psychology. I do have a master's degree in psychology, and I believe it is an incredible topic to study in order to better understand our human friends, our humanity, and our communities, and how we develop and how we become who we are. The course is basically divided up into three main components of biology that we study. That is cultural, cognitive, and biological. So biological, I have notes here because I just want to be sure that I get all the information to you. The biological psychology is basically a study of how our brain affects our behavior, how changes actually within the brain influence our behavior. Cognitive is how we obtain new understanding and new knowledge and new learning, and how that changes our behavior. And then the cultural piece is basically how culturally and socially those two topics, culture and social aspects of our lives, develop us as human beings. So those are like the three main tenets that both SL and HL will be studied on in paper one, or be tested on in paper one and in paper two. SL, for paper two, you only answer one question, and in HL, you're going to answer two questions for question two. Everybody answers three questions for paper one, with these tenets of within these tenets of biological, cultural, and cognitive psychology. Then we do have an internal assessment, so you'll be conducting your own experiment, and then you're going to be writing and assessing on it with your findings, the data, and whether your hypothesis was proved or not. Then we will, after the internal assessment, which we will do at the beginning of the second year, we will quickly review the main tenets of psychology, and then we go into abnormal psychology. Abnormal psychology is those behaviors that are not normal and how they are developed within the human being. And then we will also do psychology of human relationships. So how we interact with each other, our families, our friends, etc., and how that causes our development or influences our development. Let's see, another difference between, so we talked about first paper and the second paper. Another difference between HL and SL is the number of hours that you spend on these actual tenets or components of psychology. HL, you do have a third assessment, you do have a third paper, and it's on research strategies, or different ways of research approaches. And although SL and HL both learn about research approaches, only HL is tested on research approaches. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm really excited, and I'm really looking forward to a great inaugural year of DP Psych.